This is KGW News at Sunrise.
I'm so sorry, but he was killed. I lost it. I screamed. I yelled, "Not my husband, not my Joshy."
This morning, we're hearing from the wife of an Uber driver who was shot and killed on the job last week. We'll share more from her coming up here in just a few minutes.
And in what could be the largest nurses' strike in Oregon history, thousands of Providence nurses are set to go on strike in the coming days. Our Devin Haskins will bring us the latest coming up in this morning's top story.
And I don't know if you saw this over the weekend, a wild moment in Central Oregon. You can see that bull jumps over the fence at the arena, heads into the crowd. We're going to have more from that scary scene at the Sisters Rodeo coming up here shortly. It is a Monday morning here in the Sunrise Show. Somebody's, I should say, has the day off. So we've got Christine off this morning. We also have Rod Hill on vacation all week long. Enjoy it, Rod. In the meantime, Chris McGinnis is filling in the Weather Center.
And usually when Rod goes on vacation, like the weather gets, rough and hard.
Yes, he times those well, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, this week it's going to be easy, so I don't even know why I'm here. How about that? I can take the week off. Let's go ahead and give you the live look here from from the Dalles, atop Oregon's Veterans Home in the Dalles. The sun is not up yet, but the top of Mount Hood catching some of the first rays there over on the east side. That's pretty. And then we switch gears and bring it to the valley. We have had some cloud cover move in overnight, so a lot of us west slopes of the Cascades to the coast, waking up to morning cloud cover. It's 54 last check at PDX. It's 45 in Hillsboro, and we're in the mid-50s right now in Salem, Almsville, and Albany, checking in with 51. The plan for today, widespread cloud cover this morning. It should burn off fairly quickly, so I've got us partly to mostly sunny by noontime, and we'll finish off the day with full sunshine. It's just a glorious start to the work week with a high up near 80 degrees. Let's get you out the door, give you a live look at the roads right now, and for that, we start off with a trip through North Portland. That's I-5 up near the Expo Center, the southbound commute on the right-hand side of your screen. That is rolling right along. We'll switch gears and take you to Wilsonville. That looks good as well. So far, guys, the freeways are in good shape, but again, a reminder, as the ships from downtown leave, there will be numerous bridge lifts. So the Burnside, the Steel, and the Broadway bridges early to mid-morning, so right around 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Probably a good time to avoid those bridges this morning.
Yeah, good traffic time. Thousands of Providence nurses are set to go on strike next week and will likely be the biggest nurses strike in Oregon history. This is set to impact 6 Providence hospitals, including Providence St. Vincent in Portland. That's where Devin Haskins is this morning. In fact, he joins us there live this morning. So Devin, we're going to start here with what this could mean for patients.
Yeah, good morning. So Providence hopes that the impact to patients will be minimal. They say they've already hired replacement workers for those union nurses that would be going on strike potentially next week. Now, this 3-day strike follows 8 months of negotiations between Providence and the Oregon Nurses Association. 6 hospitals are in Newburgh, Milwaukee, Hood River, Medford. It's at Willamette Falls in Oregon City, and here at Providence St. Vincent. The 3-day strike set to begin next Tuesday, June 18th at 6 a.m. That's when 3,000 nurses are expected to walk off the job. Nurses want more money, a better nurse-to-patient ratio, and better health benefits. ONA members say they don't take this decision to strike lightly.
Going on strike is a last resort, but we will not accept a bad deal that simply allows Providence to continue with the dangerous and unsustainable status quo.
Providence says they've hired replacement workers to care for those patients during the strike.
It's really important to me as a registered nurse that the public know that we are here for them. And I don't want people feeling like they need to not seek care if they've got an emergency situation.
Providence tells us they'll not return to the bargaining table until after the strike is over. But they say if ONA drops the strike, they'll continue negotiations. Back to you.
Our Devin Haskins reporting live for us this morning. In the meantime, OHSU says it will be laying off more than 500 staff. This comes after it just announced a binding merger with Legacy Health. Hospital administrators say that the cuts are needed because costs for salaries and supplies are outpacing revenue right now. No word on the exact timing of the cuts or which positions will be cut.
Let's get to some of this morning's other local headlines, starting in Clark County, where the sheriff's office is investigating after a police officer shot and killed a man over the weekend near the Vancouver waterfront. Officers were originally called in that direction Saturday afternoon because of a report of an aggressive dog that reportedly bit someone. But when police found the man and the dog, they say he pointed what appeared to be a gun at one of the officers. The officer, who has not yet been named, then shot the man. Despite receiving medical attention, he died at the scene. Police say the dog remained aggressive towards emergency personnel and was eventually taken to the Humane Society. The Clark County Sheriff's Office, again, is investigating this situation, and the 2 Vancouver Police Department officers involved on leave, I should say. That, of course, is standard protocol.
Police in Newburgh have arrested a juvenile they say shot a pride flag at the public library. Library officials say it appears that the shooter used a BB gun to hit the window where the flag was flying. Authorities say that the suspect seems to have acted alone, and prosecutors will determine whether to charge the suspect with a biased crime.
Portland police identified the man who died in a motorcycle crash last Wednesday. 22-year-old Philip Taylor of Happy Valley died after his motorcycle hit a car at Southeast 112th and Flavel. The driver of the car was also hospitalized. That crash is still under investigation.
And while Grand Floral Parade went off mostly without a hitch, it was briefly interrupted by protesters. Police warned gatherers as they gathered at Northeast MLK and Pacific Avenue on Saturday, telling them not to disrupt the event. According to Portland police, protesters crossed a, quote, honor line into the street before becoming verbally hostile. Police began making arrests after protesters pushed through officers to lie in parade route, with at least one person throwing beverages at officers. 8 people were booked on charges of second-degree disorderly conduct, and the person who threw the beverage was also booked on harassment and interfering with a peace officer.
Yeah, that was not in the event script. A wild, scary scene this weekend at the 84th Sisters Rodeo, a few miles, of course, from Bend. A bull jumped a fence, ran through a group of spectators. This all happened during the Saturday night performance. After escaping, the bull, we know, injured at least 4 people. Eventually, the rodeo crew was able to wrangle the animal and remove it from the grounds. Sisters Rodeo says that 2 spectators were taken to the hospital, but both of them have since returned home. The final rodeo event did play out on Sunday without any incident. All right, Chris McGinnis, I don't know if you saw that video over the weekend or not.
I saw it this morning for the first time, and man, that's a 2,000-pound animal just coming loose at you. Like that would scare me.
I saw that. I said that's going to be in the news on Monday morning for sure. So again, hopefully all 4 people that were hurt on Saturday night will be okay. Let's jump into that Monday forecast.
Yeah, Monday forecast looks great, as does the whole week, right? So the big headline is just June can get hot. There is no hot in this 7-day forecast, right? And sometimes June can get a little drippy as well. There might be a little rain in my 7-day forecast, but not today. I wanted to start off with a live look from Timberline Lodge. The sun is not up just yet, but I show you this because our camera, now that we have enough, light of day on the horizon, you can see Mount Jefferson and the Three Sisters off in the distance. And you can also see the cloud deck, the marine push that has come in overnight. It is well into the Cascades this morning. So a lot of us waking up to clouds to start the day across western Oregon and southwest Washington. The big perspective here doesn't show much going on beneath that cloud cover, but just the fact that we'll see those this morning. So be aware of that. There are a couple of weak weather systems lined up here across the North Pacific. One there and another one now working its way to the east. You see that little swirl in the clouds there. These will help to kind of increase the marine flow like every other day. And so that marine push will get even stronger overnight tonight. And then we'll get another push as we go in towards the end of the work week, which may even bring us a slight chance of some rain heading into the weekend. But for now, we're dry, we're cloudy, we're 54 at PDX. It's 48 in King City. The big perspective across the state showing temperatures in the 50s east side now. The Dalles and Pendleton at 59, 50 in John Day. And as we slide south into the Willamette Valley, Eugene, one of the cooler spots on the I-5 corridor at 49. All right, the plan for today, cloud cover this morning, that should burn off pretty quickly. Modeling shows it actually out of here by noontime, so we finish off the day with bright sunshine. That looks good, right? Overnight tonight, we get another stronger marine push that kicks in the clouds and even maybe enough moisture that we could squeeze out some showers in the Coast Range and at the beach. there's the outside chance of a sprinkle in the valley. But the point is here, as we go into tomorrow, Tuesday's clouds will last a good while, maybe into the afternoon. And so with that will be cooler weather and also pretty good wind gusts through the gorge. I'll show you that in a second. At the beach today, becoming mostly sunny, 65 in Pacific City through the Columbia River Gorge. Temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s. In fact, 85 in the Dalles, becoming a little breezy this afternoon and breezier tomorrow. This is a look at futurecast through the east end of the gorge. Wind gusts to near 30 today. Fast forward 24 hours, they could be gusting to 40 plus out towards the Dalles and Mosier and Arlington later on tomorrow afternoon. All right, across Central Oregon looks sunny and gorgeous today with mid 80s, I should say, for highs in Bend. Eastern Oregon, again, a good looking day after some spotty thunderstorms yesterday. Those are now out of here. We'll be expecting full sunshine out towards Burns with highs in the upper 80s. Mid 70s up and down the I-5 corridor from Longview to Vancouver, maybe getting to about 80 in Vancouver, and 80 to 82 should do it in Corvallis and Albany and Salem this afternoon. So 80 here in Portland, becoming sunny today. Lots of cloud cover tomorrow, and those clouds will probably take quite a while to burn off. We will eventually see some clearing in the afternoon. Wednesday, Thursday look beautiful, and then guys, as we head towards the weekend, Father's Day weekend, of course, there is at least the chance of some showers developing on Saturday. That'll set us up for a cool but comfortable Father's Day Sunday.